Is it recording? Eh?
Just channel. You do it while I do this.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to the wrestling page. Are you listening? Are you ready? Good afternoon. Good evening. Good night. Thanks, bye. We are here for the greatest Royal Rumble pay-per-view in Saudi Arabia. And we're just going to go through some quick names, numbers and dialogue straight through from Raw, SmackDown previously before this event. And let's actually just begin with Raw Superstar Shake-Up last week.
Okay, so we had a shake-up 2 weeks ago on Raw. Obviously, this past week was some of the superstars coming out on Raw that hasn't been there. That was announced, but they've finally made their debut. Baron Corbin being one.
I'm not too excited for Baron Corbin. I'm sorry,
very,
I'm not.
very excited for Baron Corbin. Hopefully, he's going to
I
become.
think we've got very different takes to this Superstar Shake-Up.
So who did we have in this shake-up? We had Natalya.
Natalya, Drew McIntyre, Dolph Ziggler, who else do we got? R-Truth, Chad Gable.
R-Truth, that was pretty funny. That was. I like the little segment.
Yeah, it's nice. I think he's still injured. I'm not sure, but I think he's still off.
Well, we had
Jeff Hardy.
You had Jinder Mahal coming across as United States champion, which he lost the championship to Jeff Hardy, which was pretty exciting. It was pretty exciting to see something like that on Raw. Jeff Hardy is the new United States champion.
Ugh, Riot Squad.
The Riot Squad was on
Ugh,
Raw.
let's just move on. Ugh.
I don't mind the Riot Squad. I like.
Are they just trying to fulfill Absolution's shoes?
I'm not
I
a
think
fan.
so.
Authors of Pain.
I
Very,
love that.
very,
very,
very
happy with Authors Pain. They're like so needing to come up, and I'm just they're going to be one of the greatest tag teams coming up.
We got
Definitely.
We got 2 transfers. So we got Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, which was pretty exciting. I would prefer if it was just one of them, if I'm honest. Prefer if it was just Kevin Owens.
I hope they don't continue the same storyline with the whole GM situations with what's transpiring with Kurt Angle recently. So
another transfer. Obviously, this wasn't transfer to Raw, but Miz has gone across to SmackDown, which is pretty
and
exciting.
now we have the Miz Taraj, Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel on their own. So we're actually slowly seeing a little storyline developing, which is good. They're trying to find a place and a person for them to go with. So I think that they might find something in the future which is going to be worth it.
On this past week's Raw, they tried to join
Finn Balor and Seth Rollins. Yeah.
But then this just past couple of days on Twitter, I don't actually have it up at the moment, but on Twitter, Bray Wyatt asked Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel to join. For anyone that doesn't know, Bo Dallas and Bray Wyatt are actually brothers in real life. Mm-hmm. Who else have we got? We got Ember Moon.
Ember Moon. I am in love with Ember Moon. See if they bring out a women's tag team titles. My dream women's tag team title holders is Ember Moon and Naomi. They're just the most perfect matched superstars ever. Literally ever.
Okay, next on the list we had who else have we got? Who else have we got here? Natalya coming across. We had Breezango, Tyler Breeze, and Fandango, which was
bunch of jobbers.
a bit pointless if I'm honest. If you knew who went across to SmackDown.
The Bar.
Yeah, the Bar went across to SmackDown.
And who can't forget Bobby Lashley? Wow.
Yeah, Bobby Lashley, and also that he came to Raw, and also what's their face came to SmackDown. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, which is pretty exciting. And we're gonna leave the best to last. Personally, the best to last. What is the best to last? Would you like to say the best to last?
Who is who? Drew McIntyre, or formerly known as Drew Galloway.
Drew McIntyre came from NXT, and also Dolph Ziggler came from Raw, SmackDown. Sorry, so he came out on SmackDown and said, he made his point to Titus O'Neil and said, "But I didn't come alone."
On Raw, you mean?
Yeah, on Raw, and we thought, who's he come with? And then Drew McIntyre came out and beat up Titus O'Neil and Apollo Crews. It was pretty exciting.
So
to start with, I didn't think it was.
To start off with, I thought, right, this is just pointless and stupid, right? So 2 weeks ago on Raw, when they formally showed up on Raw. I thought this is a waste of time. I don't like it. But then this past week on Raw, when they actually just kicked ass, and I've seen Drew McIntyre, so he is formally announced as the future of this company, and I'm loving it. I actually
it's
just,
amazing.
wow.
I've seen him live in NXT last year in Aberdeen.
I saw him live in the Braehead Arena in Glasgow, 2010, before he was released, and he is a shell of himself. He's a completely different man now, and I love every single ounce of it.
It's great because you've seen him in a different light, and I've seen him in a different light as well.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, heading over to SmackDown for the drafts. To start off Raw, we had a shocking comeback again, which was Jeff Hardy. He went across to SmackDown, but as
I'm happy about that because
United States champion.
Definitely, because with Chad Gable gone, and now you've got two mid-card main eventer / situations with Shelton Benjamin and Jeff Hardy. Wow, I'm actually just loving it.
And then you also had Samoa Joe heading across to SmackDown there, which was pretty exciting. I'm a big fan of Samoa Joe. It was the promo afterwards was pretty amazing.
This is hopefully push him in the right direction that he needs to.
Yeah.
Because he sort of just doesn't seem to get anywhere on Raw, so hopefully this is good
and
for
then
him.
you had we also had Iconics, Billie Kay and Peyton Royce. We also had Asuka head across to SmackDown.
Yeah, formally announced on SmackDown after being on both brands.
Yeah, and then we also had Big Cass. Pretty exciting.
Okay, I want to talk about Big Cass a second. So this past week on SmackDown, he opened the show on the Miz's talk show, and I'm sorry, but I love Big Cass now, but he actually pulled a really bad promo, and it didn't give me any confidence in him moving forward.
It's a shame because I watched yesterday. I watched the WrestleMania documentary, and then it shows you them coming from the end of TakeOver, and then Triple H pulled them aside and said, "Look, I'm going to take you to Raw," and they started crying, him and Enzo, and I thought, wow. And then showing you from that period of when they would become the champions, not champions, but the tag team of Best on Raw, and then to when they split up, which I personally think that was absolutely amazing when they split up.
Just a shame that he had the ACL injury that he did. At the same time, though, I feel good things for Big Cass moving forward, but it seems like he's having struggles between being a heel and a face at the moment, and he's not portraying his character in the way that I think that he needs to be right now. He's sort of mixed emotions on the situation.
Yeah. So okay, moving on.
To the present day.
Yeah, one thing I would like to say is something that happened on SmackDown. Something that should have happened on Raw, which is a match that's actually happening tonight. Is I personally think the Usos should have went to Raw. Why they didn't, I don't know, because I feel like SmackDown is like the head band for SmackDown for tag team champions and tag teams now. It's like full, and then on Raw you've got like the Authors of Pain. Yeah, they're great. You've got
the Ascension.
Breezango, Ascension, and I just feel kind of like, and then
Old Dallas, Curtis Axel, kind of.
And they're not really all compared to what SmackDown's got now. SmackDown's got Sanity. Obviously, they're not making their debut. Hopefully tonight.
Yeah.
Currently, right now, we've got the pre-show on. So tell us if you're watching.
Let's know, man.
It's amazing. Okay, so now moving on to what we are currently watching at the moment. Starting off, we have the Cruiserweight Championship.
Okay, well, I'm
Defending.
actually so happy with 205 Live. It's became different circle at the moment with Triple H becoming the head honcho of 205 Live. I'm really happy about it, and I would love to see Kalisto win the title back. I really would. Best thing that ever happened was him going to 205 Live, and he's one of the main card superstars of 205 Live. So yeah, I would love to see him again.
Speaking of the Cruiserweight, do you think we'll see Neville return?
Oh wow, imagine he returned at the Royal Rumble tonight.
I would.
Or today, this afternoon.
If it was
It's weird for us saying this afternoon.
It is
it's
weird.
normally like 3 in the morning.
We're currently watching a pay-per-view live, and it's in the afternoon, and it's strange because we usually
It's
watch
only
it.
4 in the afternoon.
We usually watch it at
4 o'clock at night.
we usually watch it at like about gone 12 at night. Okay, next on the list we have The Undertaker versus, and I'm going to say this, but it's not true, versus Chris Jericho, which was actually changed.
Actually went from Rusev to Chris Jericho back to Rusev again.
So yeah, I'm actually really happy that Chris Jericho is actually in the Royal Rumble and not face The Undertaker, because I want to see what happens with Rusev, because I want to see I'd like to potentially see Rusev win, if I'm honest.
But I would like to see Undertaker win because I'm not going under false pretenses here, but I have a feeling that Undertaker's going to come back for more, as in on Raw or SmackDown. So maybe if Undertaker wins tonight, we can see him more in the future.
Yeah.
So my cards are straight on the Undertaker.
Okay, what else have we got on the card? We've also got the Intercontinental Championship, which is defended against Samoa Joe, The Miz, Seth Rollins and Finn Balor.
In a ladder match.
And
So
also...
that should be an amazing match.
Also, who's meant to be getting added to that match? It's Bobby Lashley is rumoured to be added to that match, but I don't think it's going to happen now because now that the pay-per-view's on itself, I don't think they're going to last minute add, unless
Yeah.
they do, you never know.
Not unless Kurt Angle comes out and
I personally want to see...
starts.
I want to see The Miz or Samoa Joe win just so I can see it go across to SmackDown, and I want to see Jeff Hardy lose the...
Yeah, I would say the same thing because I think SmackDown...
There's nothing against the titles being on each show. It's just I don't want to see the titles be sitting on the same show again. I want to see them switch sides, do a bit of
I
change
totally agree. But what I want...
the United States and the Intercontinental Championship, they're the only two titles that can change.
But at the same time, right,
That's what I wanna see.
Miz was probably one of the best things that ever went on to SmackDown. But at the same time, I'd love to see The Miz as Intercontinental Champion dominating SmackDown.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
What I'd like to see, actually, if I'm honest, I love The Miz, but I'd rather see Samoa Joe win because he's not had a title on the main show yet. But then also, I'd like to see The Miz try to get that push towards the main event that he deserves.
With an Intercontinental Championship being on SmackDown.
Okay.
Definitely.
So yes, to sum up, I want Samoa Joe to win.
I'm The Miz. I'm definitely on The Miz.
Okay, next on the card, we have the United
Next
States.
on the map.
Next on the card, we have the United States Championship defended in a singles match. Jinder Mahal versus Jeff Hardy. Back to basically what we just said there. I want to see Jinder Mahal win.
Yeah, totally. But here, I want to just add though, I'm not just wanting to win so it goes on to Raw. I actually would love to see Jinder Mahal as United States Champion on Raw as a fucking massive heel. That would be great.
I like Jinder Mahal, I honestly
Like,
do.
wow.
Just this past couple of days, well not this past while or so, I kind of had my whole different opinion on him change because I was watching, I can't remember what I was watching, but I was watching like an old match, I think it was, of his, and I thought to myself, wow, he's achieved so much. No, it was SmackDown, or it was Raw, sorry. He was having a match, and I was like, he's achieved so much. Went from being like the skinny little guy to look what he is now. He's an ex-WWE champion, United States champion. It's amazing how far
Universal.
He's not been Universal.
No, I'm saying next.
Oh, that's the question I was going to ask. Do you think he should win it? Do you think he will?
Yeah, well, here in the future, yeah, definitely. I totally think so.
Okay, next on the list we have the WWE Championship defended in a what seems to be a singles match, which will be the AJ Styles versus Shinsuke, currently just turned heel, Shinsuke Nakamura.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not too.
I'm not
fantastic about this.
I'm
match.
not that bothered with this match whatsoever. I'm just not a fan.
The way I see it is, if AJ wins, AJ wins. If Nakamura wins, Nakamura wins. I'm not fussed about this feud whatsoever right now.
The only way I'd like to
quite
see,
frankly, quite bored of it.
The only way I'd like to see Nakamura win this match is, but if every title was to change hands tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see every title change hands because I can't remember the last time we've seen a pay-per-view where that's happened.
Oh, I forgot about the tag team titles.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, we forgot about the tag team titles.
So
as well.
for the Raw tag team titles, which is currently vacant.
No, we actually who do you want to win this?
The
one?
bar.
I'm going with AJ Styles.
I don't.
But I see
don't really
Nakamura
mind.
winning just because of the fact that
Here for a little bit of difference.
I
And something
see-
to be
I
a bit
see-
better
I-
on SmackDown. Yeah, go for it. Shinsuke Nakamura.
okay, next on the list we have the
Raw tag team titles,
Raw tag team titles.
which is currently vacant.
The bar
Hashtag thanks Nicholas.
The Bar versus Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt. Who do I want to win? So that's quite a hard one.
How's that a hard one? Seriously?
You know what? It's just,
I want to see Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy win it. Oh my god! Wow.
I think it's just a hard one because I prefer Bray Wyatt on his own. I want to see him become something a lot more than just a tag team champion. It's
a starting point, no?
Well, he's already been tag team champion.
No,
But
I'm on.
I'm gonna go with Bray Wyatt
It's like the devil versus angel. That's what.
And then,
They're
okay, next on the list we have the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, which is not vacant, unlike the Raw Tag Team Championships. The Usos versus the Bludgeon Brothers.
I want to start by saying I want the Bludgeon Brothers to retain.
I only want the Bludgeon Brothers to retain. As I say, I want to see the every title change hands. The only way I want to see the Bludgeon Brothers retain is just so that I really want to see the Usos go across the Raw.
Yeah, well, yeah, but that's not going to happen. But
you never know, because I mean, Jeff Hardy's got that potential. Jinder Mahal's just got that, or Samoa Joe. The titles have got potential to change brands. The Bar have got potential to go back, as they've said on SmackDown. Remember, they said if they win the titles, they're going back.
I get that. I totally understand that. No, Bludgeon Brothers is on my side.
Yeah, as I say, Bludgeon Brothers, just so I can watch a potential of seeing the Usos going across brands. Next on the list, what else have we got? We've got John Cena versus Triple H.
That's the kind of match that I'm kind of excited for. It was random, very random.
I'm excited, but I'm a little bit confused at the same time because I've seen on Facebook, obviously me and you are both enough, if anyone's heard, there's a fan group on Facebook that wrestling, people just sit and talk about wrestling, and someone said on there, they mentioned the fact that they said, they're liking this John Cena and Triple H build to their smash.
There was no build.
Exactly, there's no
Yeah,
build.
totally, yeah.
Like,
But at the same time, it's like a match like this doesn't need a build because it's Triple H and John Cena.
I can't actually remember the last time we
Between them, they have got 30 WWE championships behind their belt. That's amazing.
Amazing, honestly. I can't wait to see. I'm hoping it's not going to be the main event.
It won't be the main event. No way. Why would it be the main event? No way. It's going to be the Royal Rumble, man. And that swiftly brings us on to...
We have one more.
No, we don't.
Yes.
What is it?
We have the Universal Championship defended.
Oh my god!
The Universal Heavyweight, Universal Championship defended in the steel cage. Is that steel cage match? Is defended.
Mm-hmm. Steel cage.
Steel cage match, which is the Brock Lesnar versus the Dog Roman Reigns. I have a bit of mixed feelings for this match.
No, don't have mixed feelings. We need all the support we can get right now for Roman Reigns, okay?
No, I have mixed feelings because the fact that Brock Lesnar is currently 2 months away from beating CM Punk's so-called, which he can't beat. In my eyes, personally, he can't. It's physically impossible for Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar to defeat CM Punk's reign. But you know what they're like, because they announced the fact that he passed John Cena's reign.
Yeah.
And the titles are completely two different things. You know, either somebody it's hard to explain because
Putting title reigns aside, right? At the end of the day, we need Roman Reigns to be Universal Champion for so many reasons. That we need a title back on Raw every week. We need a superstar that can have different feuds, not just with one guy for the next 3 years, whatever his contract is. We need Roman Reigns to have great feuds with people like Seth Rollins, Finn Balor, Baron Corbin, Drew McIntyre. There's so many different superstars that Roman Reigns could have a great feud with, and not just Brock Lesnar.
I want to see Roman Reigns just so the fact that they can't pass CM Punk's reign, because I want CM Punk to always hold
okay,
that.
well that too.
That's
But
the
at
only
same
reason.
time,
That's the only reason I want Roman Reigns to win. I mean, I love Roman Reigns, but that's the only reason I want Roman Reigns to win.
I totally agree. Roman Reigns all the way, baby.
I just don't want to see the whole song and dance, because I know what they're like, because as of lately they've actually been mentioning CM Punk a lot more lately. Not personally in the ring, but they've mentioned him in videos and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So I know what they're like. They'll be like, oh yeah, Brock Lesnar's just beat CM Punk's reign. Whatever, I don't know. Now on to the main event, which hopefully this is going to be the main event for tonight, right, is the 50 Royal Rumble match, which
You said that in the right order, didn't you?
yeah, 50-man Royal Rumble match with contestants that are somewhat announced. We have Daniel Bryan, Braun Strowman, Kurt Angle, Shane McMahon, Chris Jericho, Mark Henry, Rey Mysterio, Elias, Kevin Owens, The Great Khali, Bobby Roode, Baron Corbin, Big E, Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, The New Day, Apollo Crews, Shelton Benjamin, Sin Cara, Chad Gable, Goldust, Titus O'Neil, Mojo Rawley, and finally Dolph Ziggler.
Oh, many more. But I was saying earlier that it'd be so funny if Alberto Del Rio came back tonight and won the 50-man Royal Rumble match, which I don't want him to do. But I just thought that would be
so that's
hilarious.
23 there.
23. Okay.
See, I when it comes to Royal Rumble is the one pay-per-view of the year, you know, you're guaranteed to get a return. And that's why I don't like when they announce superstars.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer when it's a complete surprise. Even though we know that people like Daniel Bryan or Kevin Owens or Bobby Roode's going to be in it, we want the surprise of knowing whether they're actually going to be in it or not.
Oh, totally, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know that they've got to announce some of them. Just
so you know, so earlier on we drew random numbers for, like we do every Royal Rumble every year. We draw random numbers, and then that number is the superstar we have to follow and the person that we want to win the Royal Rumble. So I'll start off. My number is 37 for tonight. The 37th superstar that comes out is the superstar that I have to follow. If not on social media, we have to follow it on all platforms of social media, keep up to date with what they're doing as a superstar, and root for them for going forward. So mine was 37.
And mine is number 16. But obviously, just for you guys to have a bit of fun yourself, we didn't actually personally draw these out of a hat or anything like ourselves. You can actually do it on Snapchat, on the WWE's Snapchat. So go over to Snapchat now and check out your number for tonight's Royal Rumble.
So like loads of numbers, hit the screen really, really fast, and you have to screenshot it. And then as soon as you hit the screenshot, a number, and obviously the photo that's taken will be your number. So
I'm 16 and he's 37. So go over to Snapchat and check out your number.
I better get someone good and not like someone silly like before, like Luke Harper or.
Okay, so I think we should choose, we should choose another two out of our own. That the one that we chose on Snapchat, that can be for who we think's gonna win, and then the ones that we choose now are who we have to like for the rest of the year.
Okay.
Or even make it more fun for them guys. We have to, the number that you get, if you get Kevin Owens, I have to buy you a Kevin Owens t-shirt.
Deal.
Right?
Deal.
Okay.
Definitely. Yeah, that was so much fun.
Okay.
Okay. Number 7. I'm going to go for number 7.
Okay, number 7.
And then whatever we get, we have to buy the opposite person a t-shirt of that one.
I'm just trying to think who should I choose.
I'm number 7, yeah. So my name is number 7 in 37 tonight. 37 is the superstar that's going to win the Royal Rumble. Number 7 is the person that I have to buy a t-shirt for Nathan. So it's going to be fun.
Okay, and my number was 16, and I think I'm going to choose. Normally I go with 18 because it's my birthday, but I'm going to try something completely random. I'm going to go with number 50.
And that person, you have to buy me a t-shirt of that one.
Right, so you happy with what you chose?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
So whoever number 7 is,
right, so
I have to buy a t-shirt of that choice.
Number 16, I think who's going to win. So who it may be, I do not know. People have been announced, but numbers have not yet just been announced of who then sometimes they do announce the numbers. Yours is 37. If whoever number 50 is, you have to buy it.
You have to buy me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to think. Okay, because obviously you have to think about sometimes their superstars don't actually have any t-shirts.
Well, you're going to have to find them.
No, sometimes they don't have a
So,
t-shirt.
like, for example, Jerry Lawler, he comes out, and I have to find a t-shirt online somewhere
Or no.
for Jerry
You
Lawler.
should buy, no, I mean like if it's like...
No, sticks that, because that's actually going to be so
I was
fun.
going to say, because if it's like somebody that doesn't have a t-shirt, but there's somebody that's close, like say Braun Strowman doesn't have any t-shirts, you buy someone that's close to him, so you think like Bray Wyatt.
No, stop getting out of it. That's
no, I'm
what
not.
we're doing.
I'm just saying
That's what we're doing. We have a binding contract
Okay, whatever.
for the world to see.
Okay, so that's our predictions for tonight. So who do you think's going to win tonight? Also, is there any quick rumours that we've heard?
I have not heard anything, but I've not heard of Drew McIntyre being part of this Royal Rumble
I'm hoping
tonight.
he is now.
He's
'cause
put nothing on social media.
the
so.
last person that I saw on that list there was Dolph Ziggler, and hopefully he might come out and they might help each other to try win, whatnot, who knows. Who's rumoured? Well, not rumoured, but they've been announced. They were rumoured, but they're now officially announced. Mark Henry, the Great Khali, Big Show's been speculated, not 100%.
He's not been announced though, but he has been speculated
Rey
to be around.
Mysterio, The Undertaker.
He's announced now, yeah.
They're announced. The Undertaker, he's speculated. There's quite a few people speculated. Randy Orton.
Yeah, to be actually in the Royal Rumble.
Randy Orton hasn't been announced, but he is rumoured apparently on social media that his number is actually 22. Whether that's the case, who knows?
That makes no difference to anyone's life, I'm sorry, but like, oh my god, Rey Mysterio's coming out at number 24, you know? Like, Oh, and by the way, right, I'm just going to say this right now. If Batista is at the Royal Rumble tonight and he turns out, he's going to be number 27. Just saying. Bet you. And I've got this on video right now to say that if Batista's here tonight, it will be number 27, okay?
Is there anything else you would like to add to that? I'm really excited for tonight.
No, so am I. I'm actually
I
happy
think,
to be actually watching wrestling and it not being 3 o'clock in the morning.
I know,
so.
I was actually thinking the same. Like, I was thinking that earlier when I went out. I was like, oh, it's a shame that we're watching this because it's absolutely gorgeous outside.
Yeah.
And like, it's rare for
We're
us.
just going to take the TV outside and the Xbox.
If there's
and everything.
anybody that watches us from America, tell us what it's like for you to watch in this time of the day, because obviously right now it's currently nearly 4:30, and obviously that would be the time for you normally to us. But I think in Saudi Arabia right now it's 2 hours ahead or 1 hour ahead. Can't remember. It's one I did check a couple of days ago, but who knows. So we are pretty excited for tonight. Are you excited?
You're very excited. I can't wait. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the event. Like we're going to enjoy it and not have to go to bed straight away afterwards.
So
So
no, it's exciting. Currently in Saudi Arabia right now, it is currently
yeah, so
23 minutes past 6
in
at night.
Saudi Arabia, it's a normal time that the pay-per-views take place. But in America, it's going to take place at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and here it's going to take place at 5 o'clock tea time. So
Currently, it's currently 11:23 in USA
Yeah.
right now. So it's a big change, you know.
and that's Eastern. That's Eastern time.
It's a big change for us, but also don't forget, right? That's how River's done. But don't forget, in 2 weeks on Sunday, we will be flying out to London, United Kingdom, to see Monday
See their sailor.
Monday night and SmackDown live. And
Monday night and SmackDown Live. Monday Night Raw and SmackDown Live.
We're
Both nights.
currently going out to see Monday night and Tuesday night SmackDown Live, and we are buzzing. So that a video will be going out prior to that to announce everything and showing you.
I'm going to go to the WWE Superstore.
Yes, so stay tuned for that because there'll be vlogs throughout the Sunday, Monday,
We've got some
Tuesday,
loads
Wednesday.
of fun things coming up.
We're there.
Loads
We're
of
there
fun
Sunday,
things.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So there'll be vlogs throughout them days. So stay tuned for them, guys.
Absolutely.
And also don't forget to hit that bell so that when it comes to them days, you'll be notified of when the videos are uploaded. So if you enjoyed this one, you guys know what to do.
Thank you. Peace out.
Oh, wait, don't forget.